What is going on, guys? It is Alex, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the F1 tire glitch. Typically on people's channels this would be a two-part video, but I'm going to do it all in one as a long video that I just have to do once, and you guys see everything that you need. So to do this glitch, you are going to need a few things. You are going to need an Arena War facility. So you go to Travel and Transport, Arena War, then you buy a workshop, which would be down here in the bottom left, and you are going to need an RC car. Okay, so to get an RC car, you're going to go to Southern San Andreas, sort by price. You want to go to the highest price, and you will see the RC Bandito. It is expensive, but like most glitches in this game, they are very expensive to start. Okay, so now if you want to get the F1 tires on your car, you're going to need an F1 car. So to get an F1 car, you go to Legendary Motorsport, sort by price, or they'd be at the top. So you get either car that you want. The PR4 is the better car for races, so that's what I bought because I like to do races. So you buy either of those cars, and that is what you need for the first part of the glitch. Okay, so now you're going to want to go to your F1 car, which is in your Arena War facility at the time, so make sure your car is in your facility, and you're going to want to get it into the mechanic's shop. Okay, so now once your car is in your mechanic's shop, you just want to change something random on it. And just so you guys know, this does work for Benny's wheels as well. Any car you guys want, any wheels, it works like this. So once you change any random thing, you're just going to want to exit the vehicle and then go to this spot right here. It's kind of like in between both toolboxes, and you keep creeping up until it says press to modify your Bandito. So now you want to go to your phone, clear all extra missions you have, and then call Simeon. To call Simeon, you go to your contacts, go to him, and then you request a job. I already have a job here, so what I'm going to do is have it open just like this, and you're going to want to press the start button, let go quick, press A, you're going to hear that beep, and then you're going to go to jobs, play job, Rockstar created, missions, tighten up a job, and start it. Okay, this glitch does not hit every single time. It's not difficult, it's literally the game works whenever it wants to. It's not you doing anything wrong, it's literally the game. Unless there's some type of trick that not any of the forums I've been on know. So you're just going to want to host it. It doesn't matter if you load in as the host or not. In all of my experience, I've done this glitch too many times. So right when you load in, you know you did it right when it says from Simeon. So you're just going to want to quit, hold right D-pad for 2 to 3 seconds, and then spam it a few times. It's going to load up like that. And it does work when it shows F1 tires on the RC car then, and it doesn't work when you still see normal tires. So when it doesn't work, you're going to want to quit out. I'm telling you guys, this will not work first time for you. If it does, you got extremely lucky. So you're going to want to get back in your F1 car or your car with Benny's wheels. Go to your windows and just change something on your windows. Exit the vehicle and then make your way back over to that spot you were in. Just like that. Okay, go to the Simeon, start A, online. You heard that beep. If you did not hear that beep, remember to back out and then just retry. Go to missions, tighten up a job. Okay. So tighten up a job, you guys know it's literally what we use for all glitches. I'm not sure if any other mission is a thing, like if it's able to be used, but I just use this one just because it's what everyone uses. There's no question about it. So once you load in, same thing again, says from Simeon, you did it correct. Quit, hold right D-pad for 2 to 3 seconds, and then start spamming it. And then you can see it did not work again because my RC car had normal tires on. Okay, so like before, we're going to quit and then go to our F1 car or the car with Benny's wheels and just change something. I believe paint is the cheapest thing to change. I just do the windows just because I'm just used to going there, and it's really not that serious, a couple $100. So go back to your spot, open your phone, Simeon job. You heard the beep, make sure you guys hear that beep. If you did not hear the beep, remember to back out. Rockstar created, missions, tighten up a job, load. I've heard a bunch of people say you got to be in a session of 15, you got to spawn at your bunker. I've tested that, those have no effect on anything. So remember to host again. And this glitch is really all luck. I'm telling you guys, it's not skill because I will likely end up fast forwarding to when I hit the glitch. So back out, hold right D-pad for 2 or 3 seconds, spam it a couple times. See, it did not work again. This has taken me up to 30 tries one time, and at this point, guys, I'm just going to fast forward the video so you guys see when the glitch works, because I can't do a voiceover for, 10 minutes or however long this will take me. So I will see you guys when the glitch works. Okay guys, as you see, the glitch did work in that try. I believe that was like my 8th try or something like that. So you see my RC car now has the same modifications as my F1 car. Same color, same wheels are the dead giveaways. So now you're just gonna park your F1 car back in the garage.
So, what's up? What are we
And go
doing?
back to your RC car and change something random on it. You could just change it while it's there. You don't got to change it now. It really doesn't matter when you do change it. So, but make sure you do change something on the RC car before you go outside, because you will lose the F1 tires on it. So just go and change the window tint like I do
What's it going
and
to
exit.
be?
So now you got the RC car with your F1 or Benny's tires of choice, and now is the hard part of the glitch, I guess. So you're going to need a X80 Proto, another expensive part of a glitch, surprise. Go to Legendary Motorsport to get one. You're going to want to sort by price because they are expensive. And look in the $2.7 million range and you will see it right here. It does not matter what upgrades you have on it. Just get an X80 Proto and you will see why. So once you get your X80 Proto in your Arena War facility, you're going to want to take it to the mechanic. Okay.
What can
Before
I
you
do?
guys start this glitch, I
So,
recommend you watch this entire
what's up?
video so you don't miss anything and you make sure that you're completely ready. So you're going to see when I exit the vehicle, this door is going to fall off. And this is where the glitch gets tricky, and it takes me multiple tries to do it. The objective is to get the mechanic in the back corner of the car so that you can't get in without going into him, and then you glitch into the car. So you guys will see me pick him up with the door and then
Look out!
move him over to the car. This will take me a while though, and multiple tries. Remember, if you guys do mess up at any point, like let's say I get my door stuck and I can't get that out, right? You're gonna go to your passenger door and then just get that. And if you mess up your passenger door too, then you can just get back in the car and then press to pay the mechanic to fix it, okay? So just get your door. If it is flipped over, not in this way, you can just flip it like the video started with. So get your door just like that. You're gonna wanna push it into your mechanic. If you push your mechanic too far back, he will get stuck, which is not fun to get him out of a stuck position. If he does get completely stuck and you cannot move him, just exit your Arena War facility entirely, just get in the car and drive out and then drive back in. That will reset his position. Okay, so I actually didn't have to fast forward the video. This is still real time me talking. I just had to move the mechanic.
Hey!
So now I'm just gonna move the mechanic into the spot I want him at. Since this is an X80 Proto and they are very wide cars, if I were to put him in a spot to where I just get in the car and he's in the proper position for this car, it likely will not work for any other
Respect.
cars. So I'm gonna try to get him in a good position to show this to you guys on how this all works. So
Look out!
you want to try to get him into a general position. This right here is way too wide. You know, you just want to keep moving this door around. This is a very stressful part. I had to like walk away from my Xbox the first time I did this and when I was trying to learn it. So just try to get in the corner of the door and move this mechanic around. I'm not really going to cut this part of the video. I decided that I'm just going to keep doing this with you guys while I'm talking, just because you can see that this is not an easy part. What I do in my videos is I fast forward a lot, and I see I make mistakes doing that because it makes everything seem really easy when in reality it's not. So perfect, the mechanic just fell off like that, right? If that happens and your door is in this position right here, you just want to run into the door and flip it back over. It doesn't really affect anything, okay? So now you just want to move your door back into your mechanic
Respect!
and then try to pick him up and get him into a good position. So I am struggling heavily. The biggest struggle of this glitch is really getting the mechanic to the car, but the struggle of the mechanic part is trying to get him out of that little crane area over there. Over there. So now that we're at this part, this is stressful, but it's not nearly as hard as the other part was. So some of you guys will be able to have like laser focus and hit this first try every time. But I obviously don't have that. You can see I'm struggling big time right now, but it's not really that big of a deal. See, I knocked him off again, whatever. I'm just gonna get him onto the door and get him moving. Remember, the main goal is to get him as close to the car as possible, just because the X80 Proto is a very wide car. So boom, get him at a back corner. Okay, so you see he's at a back corner right now. right?
Whoa.
And now I'm going to get into my car, and I'm going to just go and get another car. So get another car. If you can't get in from the driver's side, get into the passenger side and return it to storage. Do not drive outside. If you guys drive outside, it will ruin the glitch. Just so you know, it will put the mechanic back in his normal position. So now you want to get into your car of choice that you want to put F1 tires on. This can be any car. And for me, I'm going to choose, let's go with my Speedo van over there. Even though it already has F1 tires, you guys will see it changes. Okay. So, going to get in it. I'm going to press to modify.
What are we doing then? What's it going
And
to be?
you will see once we get in here, this is a part that you sometimes have to move the mechanic multiple times for. So you just want to exit the vehicle. You see the mechanic's really close to the car.
Respect.
And you know you did it wrong when you press Y
Look
and your
out.
character just goes around the mechanic. Okay? So now you just want to return the car to storage if you realize you have to move the
What can I
mechanic
do?
and get your X80 Proto back. Okay? So, going to get back in my X80 Proto and take it over to the mechanics area again.
What's up?
Once it gets back
What
over
are
there,
we
it will
doing
end up
then?
getting the doors back on, so you could pretty much, just restart as needed. It doesn't matter if you do this on the passenger or driver side, just as long as you get the mechanic in a position near where I do. Okay. So sometimes the door will be on the proper position, sometimes it won't. Remember, guys, it's not really that serious. If it's not, you just flip it over by running into it.
Hey.
Okay, so now I got the mechanic back on the door. I'm going to move him a little farther up and a little farther away. So that kind of seems like a good position, but I want to get the mechanic kind of like facing like that. That looks almost perfect to me. So now I'm going to get back in my car and move the car back to storage. Okay. I actually want to show you guys that the glitch 100% works, because you guys might get a little skeptical when I do it on a car with already F1 tires. So I'm going to fast forward the video, and I'm just going to do it on any random car that I buy. I will see you guys then. Alright guys, now that you got your car that you want to do the F1 tires or Benny's tires glitch on, you're going to want to get into it and then move it to your mechanic area. So remember guys, do not drive outside, because that will reset where the mechanic is. If you walk outside to get a car to put in here, that will also ruin this part. So any car that you want to put that modified wheels or anything on, you want to make sure that car is already inside the Arena War facility. So you put the mechanic in the proper position. When you go to the corner like this, you press Y, you see your character walking forward for a few seconds, and then he glitches into the car. Okay?
Respect.
Now guys, this is the timing part of the glitch. This is where it matters if you did it right rather than Rockstar doing it right. So this part is either going to be really hard or really easy to you. So you want to go to your phone and make sure all of your invites are clear besides the Simeon job. You can't clear the Lester jobs as much as you'd like to, but you want to have your Simeon job. So it's a process. You're going to press Y to get into the car, then you're going to open your phone, go to the Simeon job, press start, and then launch the job like you did with the RC car. Hold down left D-pad, and then you're going to want to back out of that menu when you predict your character glitches in the car. I know I just said a lot of stuff really fast, but you'll see how it makes sense. So I'm going to press Y.
Hey.
I'm going to go to the mechanic job. Boom, start. I predict my character gets in the car, and I did that a little bit late. You can see I kind of backed out of the menu right when he was about to get out of the car, which is not good timing. So just back out of the job and get out of your car. Oh, actually, one part I did forget. You're going to want to go to your RC car. Just go to any menu and just scroll through it. You don't got to change anything on the RC car. And then exit. So you're going to want to go here, press Y, Simeon job, hear the click, predict when he's about to get out. I did it late again. Remember guys, it's usually better to be early than late, just because you're getting close to the time. You'll get used to the amount of time it takes. It depends on your internet connection and Rockstar servers at the time. So
Respect.
press Y, Simeon, predict, boom. I did it correct when it spawns out like that. Remember guys, before you try to do the Simeon job launch, you need to make sure that you go to your RC car and change something on it. Or not change anything, just scroll through the menus like I did. Because if you forget to do that, this is going to spawn you into your garage just like this, and the car isn't going to be modified at all. It's just going to look stock as it did before. So that's how to do the glitch, guys. I do want to point one thing out. Whenever you do this glitch, if you guys played on Xbox 360, you remember the modders, okay? Modders were able to take the roll cage off of the Mesas, able to do like certain stuff to the Z-Type. The Rat Truck, you could take the bed off. The Coquette Classic, you could take the rear end off. All of these glitches are possible with this F1 glitch, okay? You could see here the Coquette now has the missing rear end. So once you guys do get the wheel glitch transferred and your car spawns in the garage just like that, pretty much how everything just happened, you just want to change anything random on the car. So I'm going to go to my brakes and just change anything. You guys can now upgrade the car to whatever potential you feel. And that's pretty much how to do it, guys. Remember, this is probably one of the most fun glitches that you can do because you can make any car look good.
Hey.
And,
Whoa.
you know, it's just cool. It's not like you're breaking the game. You're just making cars look cool. Remember, some cars look good with F1 tires, some cars don't. But it's your choice with what you want to see. This is the Sultan Classic with F1 tires. I think it looks pretty clean. This is the Lambo SUV with some F1 tires, which I think isn't bad. I got my Alien van over here. Got my X80 Proto from before. Yeah, but that's the Alien van with some F1 tires. Since we're in this video, we might as well go to my garage level and I'll show you guys some other cars. I do have the modified Mesa, but that's in another garage and I don't really feel like having to go outside and call it and stuff. I'll probably make the thumbnail of this video so you guys will be able to see it then. But yeah, I mean, here's a bunch more cars. So there's the NASCAR car with F1 tires. Here's some random SUV I did some stuff with. An Elegy, Issy Classic. I mean, it's a myth that people get F1 tires and get more traction in races. I personally don't think it's a thing, but yeah. So here's another car. It's like the El Camino looking thing. I don't know the GTA car names. Here's a Dubsta with a modified matte pearlescent glitch with some F1 tires. That's my favorite car in this game, just for looks wise. Here's my truck. I think this also looks really cool. It's just sad that Rockstar made this truck so slow. I actually have one identical in real life that's lowered. That's a two-door. It's pretty sick. So, all right, guys, that's the F1 tire glitch. I know I did this fast, but this video would have been like 30 minutes if I would explain everything perfectly down to the steps. But I think you guys do got a good understanding of it now. Remember, any questions in the comments, feel free to let me know. And that is it, guys. So, hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.